As a researcher and a PhD candidate, I get to read a lot of papers and consume a lot of information. And before I know it, things get really messy and scattered. I have to juggle between different apps, AI tools, 20 open tabs, and random sticky notes. Oops! The worst part is that the more tools I add, the messier my thinking becomes. But then I discovered Ponder. Ponder is the first thinking space actually built for how our mind works. It helps you think better, connect deeper, and helps you make sense out of complexity. The best part is that I didn't have to do much. All I had to do was throw in all the complex materials, research papers, videos, tests, and link into Ponder, and it helped me make sense out of all of this, connect the dots, and help me visualize the main point and make sense out of everything. Well, enough of talking. Let me show you how I actually use Ponder. The first thing you want to do is head over to ponder.ing, or you want to visit the link in the YouTube video description or comment, and you will be able to log in or sign up. Finally, you'll get to your dashboard, which is very neat. As you can see to the left hand side, you have your ponders and spaces, and at the middle you have your question box, and you can either ponder or you can chat. And below that you have start with files, so you can upload different files and let Ponder do the magic. Interestingly, you can ponder or chat the web, academic papers, or your space, that is data you have already collected. And I think this is quite amazing. Right now, let me show you how I analyze files and uncover insights with Ponder. Right here on my computer, I have about 5 research papers that have to do with oxygen demand, and I'm going to use Ponder to make sense out of them. All I have to do is click on Start with Files, and then I'm going to upload the PDFs right here. As you can also see, I can upload files from my space. I can use a web link, a YouTube video, or a test. But right now, let's just upload our PDF. So right now, my files are uploading, and you can see some of them are already uploaded. So let's just wait a little bit. The last file is almost uploaded. Okay guys, all my research papers are uploaded. You can see the research papers right here, and there's a lot of things I can do with Ponder. I can immediately build a mind map, as you can see right here, or I can compare the papers. And down here, you can already see different questions I can answer with these papers. How do the different studies explain the role of oxygen supply and oxygen demand in driving historical ocean oxygen trends? Summarize the key arguments. This particular question actually aligns with what I want to find out from all these papers. There are other suggested questions right here you can easily play with, and the interesting part is that you can actually ask your own questions. So if I come down here, I can ask my own question that I want to answer from all these 5 papers, and I can do a group analysis, or I can decide to do individual analysis. I think this is very vital for any researcher. And right now I want to answer one of these questions right here that I'm interested in, which is this one right here. How do these papers explain the interplay between oxygen supply and oxygen demand? So let's just take a look at this. I'm going to click on this one. And right here, you can see Ponder also building a mind map for this particular question. So we have our sources right here, and then we have the question right here, interplay between oxygen supply and demand in oceanic regions. And it's going to build a mind map showing the answers to this question, as you can see. So we have it right here: oxygen supply, oxygen demand, important points that I need to note straight from the 5 research papers. So I think this is quite amazing. And the important thing, like I already said, is that you can extend on these points and include more points and just make this a backbone for your research. And when you want to ask more questions, just come back to the sources and click on Ask AI to ask another question, and Ponder is going to answer the question and build you a different mind map taking information from these 5 sources. Right now, I'm going to show you a Ponder feature that I find extremely useful. It is called Ponder Agent. This Ponder Agent can easily be accessed in your spaces, in your Canva, and in your mind maps. All you have to do is click on the chat at the top right corner, and then this interface is going to pop up. At the bottom, you can see agent. So to use the agent, just make sure that agent is being selected at the bottom, and you can ask for anything. Ponder Agent is like your research partner that supports you on every step, from questioning and analyzing to structuring and organizing. Ponder Agent can literally help you to do anything like identify knowledge gap, recommend supplementary material or more research papers, offer deeper insight, generate quizzes, and even prompt follow-up questions to build a complete meta model. So let's try out something. I'm going to say recommend some research papers according to my topic, and then I'm going to click on agents and then click on the search button, and let's see what happens. The Ponder Agent is doing its work. Let's give it some time. So guys, we have our result. You can see we have another node called recommended research papers, and you can see the papers right here. This is quite helpful. Now I can know the right papers to target to read more on for my particular topic. Okay, let's try to identify the research gap so that I know what to focus on. I'm also going to use the Ponder Agent. So right here, I'm going to put in identify the research gap, and I'm going to click on search. So let's give it some time to do the analysis. So guys, the analysis is complete. So let's take a look at the gaps that the Ponder Agent has identified. I'm going to close the chart right here so we can have a better look. So guys, you can see that we have different categories of gaps. We have mechanistic understanding gaps, and down here we have modeling and prediction limitations, which are also gaps. Down here, it has given me priority research questions that I can already start tackling, so I can build my project topic from these research questions. What makes Ponder Agent fantastic is the fact that it builds upon my previous mind map. So you can see right here that we are still in the same Canva, and all the questions that is being answered by the Ponder Agent is built upon the previous mind map. So this makes it easy for me to understand the flow, understand the structure, and generally makes everything easier and less complex. You can also use the Ponder Agent to handle repetitive tasks like content cleanup and summarization. This means that you can focus on critical thinking and decision making. Also note that you can easily export your mind maps with the share and export button right here. So guys, remember you can also start your analysis using YouTube videos. Just click on the YouTube button right here, and you can paste in the YouTube link, one link per line. You can also analyze tests, and also you can analyze web links by putting in the links right here, one link at a time. You can analyze multiple links. And if you have saved some PDFs and some papers in your space, you can easily get them by clicking the space file button right here. Finally, remember that you can always type in your questions straight into Ponder to get the best answers. So if you have a question, for example, importance of ocean oxygenation, you want to click on Ponder. You can also chat, but in this case, I'm just going to click on Ponder. So you can select your source right here if you want to search the web or you want to use academic papers. So I'm going to select academic, and you can also select the model that you want to use. In this case, it's on basic, which is the auto, and I'm going to click on the search button. Now let's allow Ponder do its magic. You can see the results right here. We have the importance of ocean oxygenation broken down into different points for you to easily understand the topic. And each of the points is also further broken down into points, as you can see right here, for you to further get more understanding. Ponder is suitable for everyone who wants to think better and break down complexities, including students, researchers, content creators, strategists, or writers. Unlike using notes or AI chat that are very linear, Ponder gives you a more intelligent context, as you can see right here. Lets you see how your thinking evolve and keep everything connected. So if you're tired of feeling scattered, all you have to do is use my link in the YouTube video description. And guys, if you liked this video, don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe for more amazing AI tools. I'll see you in my next video.